It's your boy Zappa King, the Giant Robots, and welcome back to Super Robot Wars Alpha 2. Previously, a bunch of shit went down, and I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. Guy King. Yes, Guy King got hyped up. Got power up. Face open! And in honor of me forgetting what the hell happened yesterday, let's shoot some robots. Mysterious Kustos says that its shrine made its awakening and its resurrection is near. Its power for the sake of its children, for protecting the earth, it summons the Chokijin of the four gods, its servant, the Ryu Ko-o, back to it. Side 3. Char is blindly digesting the news that Haman now owns Axis, figuring that it's a fairly clever plan for the Federation. Or perhaps Haman came up with it herself. And I further reports that it was Sima who acted as intermediary, and Gato burns with righteous anger, asking Char's permission to take this treacherous vixen down once and for all. Char refuses, saying that her role ended with the theft of the nuclear Gundam. Besides, she doesn't know everything. Now I ask what to do now that Axis is off the bargaining table. This is a major setback for that plan. Char notes that his people aren't Haman's only enemies and decides to let her keep watch over Axis for the time being. He expresses doubts that Haman can perceive his true intent, and then I wonders if Char is somehow sympathizing with her. So, is the Earth's winterizing operation to proceed as scheduled? Yes, especially since all the attention on Axis will make 5th Luna that much easier to steal. Char gives Gato the grand task force, telling him to go and take the Velocity's wishes with him. Gato was most eager to revive Operation Stardust with his own hands. Meanwhile, our crew are having a merry arm wrestling tournamental. Bullet defeats boss handily with little encouragement from Yuri, but it seems that Hito took first place, followed by Wufei, who feels like Joe Schmo number 1. It would appear that the Gundam Wing Boys are a lot stronger than they look. Well, fuck right off. I don't believe that for a second, considering the smattering of fine gentlemen we have amongst us. Some human and some not. I guess Guy is not allowed to compete. But these two, first place? Nah. Fuck that. Anyway, Kuso has some refreshments for all. She allays their fears by saying that she diluted her usual beverage. Another problem with what I did earlier. With grapefruit juice. Watching the other people scramble to avoid drinking is pretty comical, and when some people finally drink it, it makes several people pass out. Hito isn't particularly bothered by the taste, but he probably has no taste whatsoever. While still begins rounding off the ingredients, which read like the scariest health drink you've ever heard of. Kuso is amazed that he managed to get every single one of the numerous ingredients right, and confesses to buying all the ingredients via mail order. He gently suggests that she might want to consider a little extra sweetener to take the edge off. Bloop. Meanwhile, Neo's ZEON fleet is shadowing us, not yet moving to strike. Armor opines that attacking them from our side might be a good idea, especially to gain any clues about what Char's next move may be. Wright concurs and orders everyone on high alert. Stage 37. Chokijin no Shukume. The destiny of the Chokijin. Apparently this is what the ZEON wanted in order to slow us down. Vital-san. Yeah, we take Bright, lowest level, this is fine. And we get 12 units. Money has been spent. Kusuha's team is temporarily adjusted, led by Rosto, and backed up by Greto. Boss and Healbot's always going first. Galgaigar team's in the 30s. They're approaching 40s, so they're benched. Magnet Team 2 has got a couple of 39s in there. You have some 39s. $38, $39, $39, $38, $38, $39. So 2 38s. You are 36 over here. You know, because it's an OG stage, you'll take the OGs. Amuro wants us to take out the bad guys inside of 4 minutes, and the people who drink Kusu drink are actually feeling really fucking hyped up at the moment. Nasty as hell, but it's good. So, we see that the brains, Hime, you, hold up. So let's look this over real quick. Rostel had some. That's just stats. You and Hime had some. Boss had some. Huh. Not as many people had. I guess Gundam Wing Boys, maybe Kincaid had. No, Kincaid could have had somebody, I didn't send them. Okay, well the brains are hyped up, ready to go. I think G sat this one out. I'll see you guys then. You can lead. You get to lead today. However, there we go. Amuro is temporarily in a regs because things need to happen in the future, and I don't want to forget to do it. Anyway, skill point. Take everyone out in 4 turns. Wrong. Sick. Yeah, I think I can pull that off. Maybe if... Yes. Let's get things started.
Imada! 育った環境が違う。
大胆の実力を思い知ってもらおうか。行くぞ、大胆ハンマ
ー Be gone. This is where it would behoove us. Now the question is, I swapped Armoro. Who the fuck? You know. Okay, you know. You'd have SP recovery. Bullet, do you have XL? You do, hello. You're doing something. Torres does not have XL. Raito-san, yes. Naturally. Nah, I don't want to go too ham on that. Yeah. Hey, Wing Gundam Bird Mode. Let's observe. Ino has defense. Alright, Ino and the new Gundam.
威力だ。
It's a nice chunky hit. Well, let's see if... Screw up everyone's accuracy. Okay, so then let's... Give SP, courage, drive. Why do you have drive? Damn, that's expensive though. Oh, that's the whole squad. That doesn't help. Not the spell I was looking for. We very well may not have it yet. Damn. We don't have shout either. Fuck. Looks there's nothing in fucking range. Alright. So much for me trying to cheese it with some maps. Wait, judo? Right, do you? Yes, you do. Motherfuck. Burnt out resources. Great. Makes your boy feel good. Throwing away resources. Throw throwing away important and vital numbers. Then we don't have it all, but that's free. I can counter. Have X3 take care of that. Come on. that money. Get powered up. Good hit. That was a delicious hit. Now. Haven't done it yet, and it's that whole goddamn narcolepsy kicking in again. Study computer. Skill point get. Now that the bad guys are wiped out, Bullet asks everyone to head back first since such trouble was Ryuko. He turns down Banjo's offer of a tow, and well, once everyone's gone, it's very clear why. They're here. We can't trouble anyone else with our own problems. The shark crystals appears. And it's up to his usual shenanigans, calling its children back to itself psychically. It is the Lord of Souls, blah blah blah. Bullet isn't buying this argument. It's only natural for servants to serve their master. And that's why the crystals is trying to force their loyalty by power. Why is it trying to destroy Ryuko? Eventually it gives an answer. And says that evil once lurked on this planet, and to destroy it, the so-called Chojinki were created. Wiping out its evil is the Chojinki's destiny. Many Chojinki, in fact, served the crystals, but someone led astray by evil, leading to the Great Chojin War. Not Trojan, Chojin. Okay, these are the four kings. The king of the Chokijin, Shide, 4 ghosts, and his servant Chokijin, 4 gods, fought against the evil Shikyo, 4 disasters, and Chizai, 4 sins. Chokijin, of course, refers to the Ryu Ko'o, meaning that we really did work for this Kustos guy at some juncture. Actually, there's more. Of course, there should be 4 of the Ryu Ko'o. And it turns out Ryu Oki and Ko-Oki turned on their brethren, the Jaku Oki, the Sparrow, and the Mu Oki, the Warrior, striking them down. The Kustos says treachery will not be tolerated twice, and repeats its call to the Chokijin to return to it. Bullet is sick of hearing this bullshit after a while and tells the Kustos to eat a dick. He believes in the Ryu Oki and the Ko-Oki are companions throughout the last war. There must be some reason that they've been struck down the companions and left the Kustos. In fact, given that the Chokijin exists to protect the human world, when it comes to wiping out evil, the Kustos itself also seems to be a form of evil. Kusuha realizes that he's hit the nail on the damn head. And Bullet says if the Chokijin really are the servants of the Kustos, then there should be no reason to force them to obey. In fact, the Kustos is not only evil, but will surely bring calamity upon the world of man someday. Sound like a great, wushu flick at this juncture. But it's time to show the uppity Kustos who is the boss. Turn up. Time to beat that ass. And that's why I had them heading that way. Well, at that point, we need to lock it in. And Kusuha needs to protect. Oh, can I? But of course, all in, as they say. Nice. Should be able to solve this quite rapidly. I would sooner place that more of a dolphin than a shark, considering it's jumping and sharks aren't really known to be jumping out of the water. Counter. Aw, man! Man! I could have destroyed that thing, too. Oh, well, after we whoop its ass, it vanishes abruptly. Unfortunately, the pilots realize Kustos isn't going anywhere after anyone other than them. This is a problem. They cannot let anyone else get hurt. In the meantime, Char's army have begun attacking Fifth Luna, a mining asteroid. Armor resists a moment, and then yells out to Bright that he's read Char's intentions. The fleet needs to get to Fifth Luna like fucking now. He realizes Char wants to dump the damn thing on the Earth. Not Axis, Fifth Luna. Oh shit! Time to go stop colony drop. Oh, I get 15 squads? I don't think I would. And the only one is an event squad is Hiro, Yui, and the Wang. Well, that just means I get to send all of my crew. And I have to double check and make sure the appropriate people are not, like, oversaturated because we need Judo to do a thing, Camille to do a thing, Kincaid to do a thing, Amuro to do a thing, alright, yeah. And unfortunately there is one secret that we are not able to get because Ko is not gonna have 80 kills now. Like, I would have had to literally feed Ko every kill in the last map and not get the skill point. We're not... I must have blown off the GPO2 in the last run too because... Huh. Unless kills reset. Kills could have reset. I could find out. Good night, Space Lines.